Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching in the old studio for a little bit. I want to tell you all there's a fantastic decision that came out of New York yesterday, and that is that red flag laws have been called unconstitutional in New York. The case is GW versus CN, and the case has to do with a boyfriend who filed for an extreme risk protection order against his ex-girlfriend. He claimed that she had made numerous threats about harming herself with a firearm and got the extreme risk protection order issued, the red flag order. Well, it turned out that she says they weren't true, so here we are. And before I tell you what the judge said, first let me tell you who the judge is. It is Justice Thomas Moran from the State Supreme Court of New York from Monroe County's district. And like I said, he called New York's red flag laws unconstitutional. Now this could absolutely destroy all red flag laws across the country because this decision was phenomenal. I'm going to give you a couple quick highlights. What the judge said was that in citing Heller, McDonald, and Bruin, he said that the Second Amendment covers a person's conduct. And when that conduct is subject of a regulation or a law, then the government must prove that any law that regulates Second Amendment related activity is presumptively unconstitutional unless the government can prove within the text, the history and tradition of this country, 1791, when the Second Amendment was adopted, that it is consistent with firearm regulation at the time. And we all know that there was no such thing as red flag laws until a couple of years ago, and this law has been called unconstitutional. Now, there are other factors in this lawsuit too. The male who filed for the extreme risk protection order, the judge found out that he had actually had a restraining order on him, a protection order on him that actually prevented him from living in that residence. And think about that, guys and gals. I want everybody to think about that. There was a restraining order, but he was there anyway. Pieces of paper, the government will have you believe the pieces of paper can save your life. Just go get a restraining order. Go get a red flag law. They don't save you. Pieces of paper will never save you. What saves you is your ability to be your own first responder and to take action when it's time to take action. In a split second, life can change, and there's not a cop in the world that can respond in that time. You are your own first responder. Exercise your Second Amendment. And I always say, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun so that you can keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. And that's what it's all about. Red flag laws are the single most unconstitutional law that's out there related to the Second Amendment. It does everything it can to backdoor the gun owner and screw the gun owner. And every state has laws on the book that does everything an extreme risk protection order does, minus take away your Second Amendment without you being found guilty of anything. You're not even charged with a crime. They just come back and bring in the SWAT team, kick the door in, take your guns, maybe kill your dog. And it's unconstitutional. And thanks to this justice in New York, it has been cited as, ruled as, in a lawsuit. This is big. This is very big. And that's not all for New York. I'll have another video today about what's going on. There's another kick in the gonads of New York, and it's phenomenal. But this case against GW versus CN, red flag laws in New York deemed unconstitutional. And this could be what we're hoping was coming. Remember, the Supreme Court did, I know I'm going to have people who say the Supreme Court already said they did not address red flag laws. What they did address was a case here in Massachusetts where cops were in a home for a medical issue, and they then took action on a gun and seized the gun under the community caretaker provision, and that was called unconstitutional. And Justice Alito said, he did make reference to the red flag, but he said we are not ruling on that, but he expected to see it soon. Who knows, maybe New York appeals this, and that's where it goes. That would destroy red flags across the land. Fingers crossed. Guys and gals, I will have another video today. I just hope that you all have a fantastic New Year's Eve. If you're going to celebrate, be careful. It's amateur hour. Take care of yourself. Remember, be safe. Stay vigilant. Carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. I will see you on the next one. If you like the video, share the video. It helps me. And subscribe to the channel. It helps the information get out. And I will see you on the next one, y'all. Take care.